So Ego, are you here to share your story? I honestly don't know why I don't know how to use this. Why don't I have access to muting people?
Yeah. See, go to the participants,
Yeah.
Okay. By the side, you will see the more. Okay. From there, you can, or do you want to make me host? Then after you take it back, let me do it for you.
Let me. Okay, Ego, I think you made me co-host. So co-host has no power to do anything. That's why I can't do anything. Oh dear. Ego, are you on this call?
Ego is there. Can you ask Ego to do it because she's...
I don't know. Where are you? Are you here?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I don't have control to it. That's why I'm struggling.
I don't know which of your one I gave.
Okay, I've seen it now. Okay, yeah. I've seen. I can mute them now. Okay.
Oh, guys, sorry.
Okay. All right. So if you are one of the speakers, you cannot mute yourself when it's time for you to speak. So I think I have a bit of access to it now. All right, it was very difficult. I wasn't even sure what I was doing. Okay, all right. So guys, like I said, Ego is our #1 speaker, our Presidential Marketing Director Plus, and she will be sharing her story on her journey on her journey when she started, what she was doing before then, you know, and how far she's gone in the business, and a tip for all of us to take home. So if you're not here with your book, please get a book to write down something, because you will take away something from this meeting. Okay, so yeah, so Ego, we await your story.
Are you permanently mute people because and unmute me, permanently mute people because somebody's coming on? Thank you so much for inviting me.
You're welcome.
Okay. I'm really excited about this one, and I'm happy that you guys are all here. This is my story, a humble woman from a humble background, sitting down at home without any way to make money. Came into the UK in 2010 with my little baby. Let me just share that little story about getting myself into the UK. I remember having my baby, and it took a while because my husband just got a kind of scam. They scammed him around that time when he got married to me, and he was paying off the loans for those who have been investing. I can mute everyone and make sure they don't speak. Yeah. So those who have invested back home and you have done a lot of businesses, and I came in that situation where
Fabiola, can you just mute yourself, please? You just keep on muting yourself.
I've muted everybody. Yeah, so that everybody will have a peace of mind. Yeah. So my story was coming to the UK with an issue. There was a big issue. It took a while for my husband to actually put money together for me to even take the flight after getting my visa. Imagine getting your visa and you can't even come in because he had just invested something back home and was duped. So I was in a situation like I'm getting to the UK, but I know that things are not easy, understanding my spouse at the time, and came into the UK with the understanding that I have to see how life can take me. With my little baby, we managed ourselves, got to Qatar. Baby was too little. This year I flew first. I flew business class and all that. I was happy because I remember how I actually came into the UK and my baby was on top of my leg and it was quite big, you know, it was crazy. And I came here and I said, I understood what it is to hustle. You know, I just sat down there and my husband did everything for me, but I understood that there's no other way. There's nothing, nobody's promising you anything here. You know, we came here, we promised ourselves we're going to make something out of it, but the system, remember, if you come into this business, some people are going through a lot of things now. We're going through a lot of issues with bank draft, what do you call it again? Your overdrafts, yeah, overdrafts. That was what I on. What that's exactly what I, yeah. Okay, let me co-host her because people were disturbing. So if I make you host, they were disturbing us. Okay, make. Yeah, I tried to make a co-host now because people were disturbing coming on the talk. Yeah. So it was crazy. I was like, can you unmute yourself, Judy? Judy, can you speak?
Just go on.
Okay. So, okay. So it was crazy. All I knew about was overdraft, money, there's no money, we have to manage the situation, you know. And another thing about me was that I was the one doing the filling of the form of everything in the house. So if you want to do anything, my husband is very lazy when it comes to filling forms. So the government to send something for us to fill and all that, or we need to apply for everything. I realized that before I actually came into the UK, the income that we were having was always the same. First year, second year, when you want to fill your form towards my getting my stay and everything, I had to fill in the same figure, filling the same figure, filling the same figure. If you're going through the same thing, filling the same figure all the time, I felt like I've decided it was accept. You know, there's something that is we accept, but is not acceptable. But we just accept it, allowed by ourselves to accept it. So we were fine, we were good, we were not taking any benefits from the like housing benefit, but what we were doing was to exist. We were getting money from my husband, which is the only breadwinner at the time, supporting my family back home, supporting his family, and all we were doing was to pay the rent and survive normally and just like the average normal person, but we are bigger than average, obviously. So started the business. I was staying unhealthy, adding weight, feeling unwell when I saw someone that has used the product, and I found her on Facebook and I said, I'm going to search for this woman. And when I found her, I realized that people are staying healthy with this product. I was overweight. I've added a lot of weight from a size 10 to a size 18, 20. It was that bad. And I said, okay, if I can find how to lose this weight, when I saw the lady, I noticed she was really active and she was also staying healthy as well. So I said, okay, I know I'm normally active. I like to exercise, but after having babies, my hormones went off the roof. So I knew that I needed to take something right and also exercise and eat right as well. And, you know, but the product was one thing I wanted and needed to get my system back, which I was able to ask the lady, and she gave me the price. And I'm saying, I don't have money, you know, I don't have money, but I kept on watching. And I don't know how long you've been here watching somebody that has invited you. So I watched for 2 months, and before then, I called the lady who introduced me. I told her I want to join this business. She said, "Fine, you can." And the moment I joined this business, my life actually changed. I've never earned anything before. Usually £5 for my trip, my bus fare, and all that was a big deal. It was a big deal. So I was trying to raise up myself, see what I could do around. I learned tailoring, I learned a lot of things, learned how to make beads, but nothing was coming nothing. And sometimes I earned like £10 from my beads of £5 and reinvest it. It was terrible. So I was just existing. When I found this business, I started using the product. I went on Facebook. I saved £50 for 2 months because I didn't have that £50, to be sincere. And once I joined I got my first income. I invested in the product. People started to see my result. I went on Facebook because I was a stay-home mom, having babies, sitting in the house, no experience, no working experience. What do you know? All you know is a house and Facebook, which I was able to do. I said, I know this Facebook. I know that I can see people online. So I went online, started to connect with the world, and 30 countries where we are almost 30 countries. And I started building my business. Guys, this business is a wow factor. I came in within there are bonuses where you get in from every position. So I started hitting my position. My first income was 200. Your income can be any money. It can be 40. It can be 30, depending on your time and your determination. Mine was about 200. And from 200, I started to hit the bonuses. There are different bonuses to the level. Within a year, I got the National Marketing Director of £7,200. Everybody's different. So people do it in 3 years. Some people do it in 5 months. Some people do it in 6 months. Whatever you want to do is your determination. But I was able to do it. Before 3 years, our company has a bonus scheme, and I never planned to hit that bonus. It was not in my dream. I thank God that people are dreaming about it right now, because when I started, I didn't even dream about hitting the £78,000 bonus in the business. I didn't dream about it because I see the people up there as wow, my dear, I can't reach there. Let me just get my little money that I can. And guess what? The business helped itself. It started working by itself. We got people that was running the same race. They saw me as someone that, oh, if she can do it, she can. So everybody was doing the same thing that I was doing. And before you know it, within 3 years, I hit the presidential marketing director. I got to the first level. To that level, I was that was a bonus of £78,000 in all bonuses that have made, as in total. It was amazing. And I was like, okay, I was able to do a lot of things, to be sincere. We were able to start investing in properties, obviously. My husband also joined the business. So we are like 3 incomes coming into the home. All I did was to be online. All I did was to be online. All I did was to just talk about this product. All I did was to help tell somebody that this business works. This business works, and I'm an evidence. And people came in to see and were able to walk their way with all diligence, with all determination. We started working with determined people in different parts of the world. The company flies off to different countries. I tell you, I remember my first trip to the UK, staying in my economy flight, and imagining what life would be. But here was I after 3 years and more, which I'm almost 5 years in the business now as a presidential marketing director plus. I always say the first Nigerian woman or the first African woman right now in a business of 50 years old to get to presidential marketing director plus. Thank you. She even said it before I came in of this company. And what did I do? There was no talent. There was no education. I have education, but guess what? I don't know where the education is. All the education we have is just to use what we're able to use. Online platform, international. The platform is there. The international connection is there. You can connect and you don't need to know anybody. We train people. We were able to train people. It was just amazing. I just thank God for this opportunity. You can join us. This is my story from not having money, from not having, sometimes I will stay without £10 in my account, from trying to make an extra income just to make my hair. From trying to make extra income, because I remember those days, it was not easy. I had to force myself to plait my hair. I've never done before in Africa. When I was in Africa, I never knew how to. I grew up I went to a school where girls cut their hair. So I have no business in knowing how to make hair. But I came into this country and I knew how to put my what they call it again? my comb, and do for 5 days. I'll be doing hair by my own self. But right now I can afford everything. I remember the days where I'll just go out to buy a bag. I have to look at 20 pounds. I start to drag with 15 pounds bag, 20 bag, but I can easily go to Gucci and buy anything I want. And I'll buy it. I remember the days where I'll go to God. I can even buy my brooch, just a little pin on my shirt for about 300, 400 pounds on my shoe. But I remember the days where I would be talking to an Indian man and say, please reduce the money to 15 pounds of bag. I remember the day, guys, this business is an opportunity. If you come into this business, be serious about it. Find like people, and you don't need to know them. You don't need to know them. This is how I did it. Guys, a 6-figure earner, living in my own beautiful home is amazing. We are living in a beautiful home. That's what we wanted. I and my husband, we wanted it. One day he said, Ego, go and find, let us not be looking for rent. Let's stop thinking about rent, because that's what we were looking for. We were looking for a bigger place. We had children, so we were looking for a bigger place. I was looking for how the government would be able to see how they will be able to push us to a bigger space. But one day I was saying, okay, honey, can we do it? And I said, let's look for our own. We'll get our own. I look at him one day and say, this man, just giving us this money now, And this money, he said, he joined us. He joined me. He said, come, we will look for our own. It will be our own. I looked at his face and I'm like, okay, but guess what? It happened. And not our own. We have gotten enough and more in properties. So if I can do it, it took me 1 year to change my life. It can take you anytime. Everybody's story is different, but guess what? Somebody used to say, I was hungry. But and I'm not belleful. I'm not full up. In Nigeria, they say I never belleful. I'm still hungry for this business. Thank you so much. Oh my days.
Yes, we have to keep being hungry, actually. Thank you, Ego, for that amazing story. Guys, did you hear that? That you can actually swing from where you are to somewhere else. And if you're watching and you're thinking, still indecisive of if you should join this business, these are real life testimonies. Not everybody likes to share their testimonies on air. Well, stay glued. The next speaker will amaze you. So I am the next speaker. Hello. So my name is Judy Tokala, and I started this business on the 7th of this month. Will be 4 years I started this business. And everybody that assisted me in this business is on this call today. My journey started like this. I remember when my friend came to the house and we just had this little chat, you know, how your friends will come to your house and it was time for her to go home. And she was like, hey, there's this business I started, you know, and she introduced me to this business. I was not on Facebook. So if you're not a Facebooker, this is me. Don't worry, you would learn. We have an amazing community that will accommodate you. I started this business and left this business as sales coordinator. So it might be confusing for a lot of people, but I left this business because I felt comfortable where I was. I was so comfortable. I remember saying to Ego that my husband pays me every month. I'm attached to his company. And then I work 5 hours every single day, trying to get my level 3 to, I'm coming, I'll come and meet you, okay? Trying to get my level 3 to start child minding. I had everything in my mind, all set up. So in my mind, I knew what I wanted to do. I didn't see the future with this business. And then on top of it, my husband now bought me an SUV. In my mind, the latest tier nylon, me too, I was comfortable. I was like, nah, this business is not for me. You know, he can take care of me. And there are a lot of you here that are so comfortable in shorts. Right now, you will never work because your husband can take care of you. But I now sat down and remembered what Ego and Constance asked me. I remember Constance calling Ego and Ego saying to me, "But you're using your husband's money to buy him gifts. You're using your husband's money to touch him up. Does that make any sense?" But in my own cloud, I thought I was having the best time. Trust me, a lot of us are here. And that is a lazy woman's mindset. I was there. And then I started this journey, still left in my comfort, and then came back. When I came back, I was angry that I left because I didn't know what I was doing. And I didn't want anybody to be telling me, post, don't post, do this, don't do this. It felt difficult. I hear it a lot. This business is difficult. Remove your mind from there. Because imagine if you have to set a shop up and stock that shop up with every goods you have to ship from wherever you're going to get it, then start posting those products to 27 countries. I'm sure you'll be deflated. But this company gave me a ground to land on, tell me to stay at home, and they would give me everything I need to do this business, and they would still pay me at the end of the day. Somebody will ask me, where did I buy this hair? And I will tell you, I bought it in America. Which shop? Well, who sold it to me? What area in Connecticut? I will tell you, and I will not be paid for it. But this company said, if I share my story with somebody, that they were going to pay me. And that is how my journey started. I came back in the business and did 3 positions. And I got what? My first 7,200, is it 7,200 bonus? My mind was blown away. I was telling Ego, I'm going to save it. I'm going to do this. Ego said, that thing you're saving, leave all those things. You will grow. As you grow, your pot will increase. This business took me from a non-makeup chick that likes to just wear her jeans and trousers. Ask Constance, she will testify to this. To somebody who now makes up when I go. I make up, but not like as I will make up like right now. To somebody who now makes up, you know, even dress up. You wake up in the morning, you're all dressed as if you're going out. Your children are asking you, Mom, are you going out? It has transformed me. It has, in character-wise, I have grown. In self-development, I have grown. This business came with packages that I did not expect for myself, let alone becoming a PMD in the business. It is open for anybody. We are in 27 countries. You can come in and build an empire for yourself. The moment you sign up into this business, how much is it to sign up? It's just 50 pounds. I always say, if you don't have 50 pounds, sell your baby clothes that you're not wearing, that they are not wearing. Sell it. Gather 50 pounds, gather 60 euros. See it as a fixed deposit. You never can tell where this business will take you to. I always say your grace and my grace is not the same. You might come in and fly in 10 months, but whichever way, you don't join this business, after 4 years, you still haven't joined it. You're still going to be where you are, and the business will carry on. You have to choose one in life. It's either to build your own empire that you can transfer to your children, or work for somebody, sell your time and get paid for it. With probably an increase of 200, 1,000 here, maybe after 5 years. But in this business, I have seen that if you stay in this business long enough, when it breaks, the ripple effect is magnificent, is huge. It is something that you would never expect for yourself. Today, I can sit down here, I've called Constance, I've called Lena, I've called Ego, we're all shouting, we're all screaming. Guess what? We all started from somewhere. And today, if somebody had told us that 4 years ago, we're going to be here with the amounts that they pay us, I would never, ever have believed. So when we are out here telling you this, the platform is open for you. Please, whoever has invited you, you're watching on Facebook, this is real life story. You could be either a lazy wife or you could be a resourceful wife. You have to choose one. You're not made, God didn't make you on earth to be what? A furniture, to just be the one who collects all the time. It's high time you open your hands and start giving back to that man. At the end of the day, a woman gave birth to him, isn't it? If it was your brother. So this is my story, and we're gonna, pass it on to the next speaker who has just blown our minds away. Her name is Signorina, and Signorina, the platform right now is open for you. You can unmute yourself, Signorina. Signorina. Let me see if she's...
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, good.
Hello. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. We can hear you.
Right. Good evening, everyone. Morning, afternoon. I'm Signorina. I'm in Italy at the moment. I'd like to share my story with you. And before I start, let me say a big thanks to you all for celebrating me. When I first joined, I used to celebrate people. I used to see my boss ladies on Facebook, and I'll be like, when am I getting here? When will I get here? When will I get there? Oh my goodness. I never knew it was this close, but here I am now. A big thanks to you all. So my journey began 2 years ago. Actually, I'll be 2 years on Thursday. No, on Wednesday. That's the 6th of May. Will be my second year in the business. I joined as Judith was talking. She was like, me, I was not a Facebooker. But me, Signorina, I was a big Facebooker. I was always I was always on Facebook talking, shouting. I used to change my profile picture every week. My friends would be like, you like changing your profile pictures every day. What's going on? Like I loved social media. I was always there sharing videos, liking, commenting. One fateful day, I came across my biggest blessing apart from my marriage and my children, my upline. I saw her post on Facebook talking about. She wrote. I remember that statement very well. She wrote, "Are you a stay-at-home mom who would like to make money from home? Just inbox me to know more." That was what she wrote on her Facebook, and I was like, "What's this woman talking about?" That means she's trying to say that a woman who is staying at home can actually make money from home. Hey, let me go find out what this is all about. So I just messaged her, and then there's some people out here whom we've been messaging for years, but are still not ready, are still thinking, are still being skeptical and a whole lot of things. But in my situation, I went for it. I saw it on Facebook and I was like, no, this is something I need. This is the kind of business I need. So let me just go and then ask information and see. So I inboxed her, and then that fateful day, she explained everything to me. I remember it was around 5, 6 p.m. there. Before I realized we were already doing the registration, I didn't even hang up. While we were talking, I was sending her my documents, and she started registering me, and that's how it began. So the reason why I got so interested in the business was, I got married at the age of 25. That was 7 years ago, and this month is my 32nd birthday. 7 years ago, and before getting married, I was working in a hospital. I was a ward assistant, and I wasn't having kids. I wasn't married. I was living with my parents. Had my license by then. I was driving my dad's car for free. I wasn't paying rent, and then whenever I got paid, like my dad would tell me, "You keep the money, save some of the money. You are also growing. You need to save some money." So I wasn't having any problem financially, but my parents were feeding me, and I was working. I was making my own money. I was very comfortable. I didn't have any problem until I got married. And then, I'm that woman that before getting married, I used to have that fear of. I still have it. Even now, when my kids go to school, I think about it a lot. I used to have that fear of leaving my kids to strangers. My parents, my mom is in Ghana. It's just my dad here, and I used to have that fear that what's going to happen when I leave my children to nannies? Like, what's going to happen? Because I used to see, I told you I was a Facebooker. I was always on social media. So I used to see videos where kids were being, at the age of 3, some of were even being raped, babies being raped, babies being beaten and then stuff. So I had that fear in me. I was like, no, me, I can never leave my child to anyone. As soon as I give birth, I'm going to quit my job and then take care of my baby until she begins to go to school. That was what I thought. That was what I had in mind. I planned with my husband. He agreed that when I give birth, I'll stay at home and take care of the children. So after my first child, I left my job. For those in Russia, for those in Italy, Chivili, that was where I was working. I left that job and I came to stay at home. So imagine, from someone who was very comfortable, who could buy everything she wanted. Now, because I left my job, I had to come home and depend on my husband. That was when the problem began. It wasn't a big deal. My husband works. For those who know him, he's a full-time photographer. He has his full-time job. So we're comfortable. He was buying me everything. He gave me everything. I was driving his car also for free. I wasn't buying anything. I was okay. I was okay. But the problem was, physically, I had everything, but deep down within me, I wasn't happy. Someone will be like, "Are you crazy? Your husband is buying you everything and you're still not happy." A lot of people outside who know us will be like, "Hey, your husband is rich, your husband has money." So, whenever they see me outside, they'll just be praising me, Signorina, you're lucky, you have, that was what they thought. Yes, I had everything, but I wasn't happy within me. You know why? Because I always had to ask, like, I wanted to make my own money. Someone will say, "You're crazy. You had all these things and you were still worried." Yeah, I know. As Judith was saying, that's a lazy woman's mindset. But me, I didn't have that mindset. I wanted to make my own money and then buy something with my own money and give it to my husband. Whenever I want something, go to the store without asking him. Sometimes you need something, you will ask and you'll be like, "We have bills to pay, so let's finish paying the bills." And I'll be like, when is this story going to end? You see something and you'll be like, "Wait, we have projects in Africa. Let's send the money to do that." So I wanted to make my own money. I started by selling a few stuffs, human hair, our local fabrics. I started doing all those petty tradings just to get something in my account. But it didn't go on well. My husband gave me capital first time. I sold and then I wasted all the capital. I don't even know where the money went. People would buy and then not pay. You see them at parties putting on your wig, but they haven't even paid. I was so angry. So I left that and he gave me another capital to start another business. The same issue happened. So when my upline said that she was looking for people for women who wanted to make money from home, you now understand the reason why I was so happy when I saw that post. So that was how it began. I joined the business and I started doing it. There are so many people out here thinking that, "Oh, me, I'm too shy. I cannot do this." Yes, I was always on Facebook, but naturally, I'm that shy type. I'm that cool, quiet type. I don't like, whenever you see me with my friends, they'll be shouting and making party, but I'll be there sitting down and looking at them. That's how I am. Even up to now, I'm not that type who likes to make noise. But through this business, I've been able to, I don't know, build some sort of confidence. I go on Facebook, do what I have to do, and come back. I've been able to grow from that woman who was always shy, who was not confident about herself, and then about my own body also. I wasn't confident because, as I said earlier, in 5 years, I gave birth to 3 kids. And all those 3 kids, I had cesarean section. They did operation with all of them. I couldn't tie my belly. My belly was big. I began to look very old. My husband is 4 years older than me, but I looked older than him because of the way I looked. I felt very bad about myself. I needed to lose weight also. So when I got into the business, I bought my own products. I started to use them. I started to see my results. People saw the results. They also started buying and then getting their own results as well. So please, this is my little story. If you are here and you think you cannot do this business, if you are here and you are always on Facebook sharing people's posts and doing all sorts of things on social media, why don't you use that extra time to build this business? A business that has that you don't need any investment to start. All you need is your 60 euros. A business that you can just look good and then stay in your one corner and do. I'm in my bedroom right now. Look at the way I'm dressed. Someone might think I'm going out to a party. I'm not going anywhere, just to promote my business. You see? So please, just get up. You can do this. All right? You can do it. Now my husband looks at me and is like, "Oh my goodness, is this my wife?" Today I told him, I opened my virtual office. I saw how much I'll be paid. I told him and he was like, "What?" He was just screaming here. From a woman who couldn't even bring out 100 euros or 50 euros to support the home. I always had to take from him. At that moment also, when I started, my younger sister was in China studying medicine. She was in a final year. And my dad would call, "Hannah, do you have money to send to your sister? I don't have money now." And I'll be like, "Daddy, I'm not working. Okay, let me go ask my husband. Then I'll go and take it. And I'll come, I'll go give it to him." The following day, my mom in Ghana will call, "Hannah, I need money to do this." And I'll go to my husband again. So you see the reason why I wanted to make money, because I was tired of always asking. I was tired of always begging him for money. I was tired of always having to ask. Thanks to this business, I can confidently say that for the past 2 years, I don't remember the last time I went to him to tell him, "Money, I need money to buy this." I buy what I want. I do what I want with what I have. So if you're here and you're in my kind of situation, maybe you might think you have rice at home, you have samo there, you have meat in your freezer, you have tomatoes in your storeroom, so everything is okay. No, you have to come out of your comfort zone. There is more outside that comfort zone. So just go for it. If someone has invited you here, please, this is a big blessing. I always thank Sister Happiness for bringing me into this business. If she hadn't brought me, I'll still be in that same old situation. So if you are here and you've been invited, please take that bold step now. You can do this. When you come, we are all one big family. When I came, I didn't know anything about the business, about the product. I was taught, I was trained by these beautiful ladies here. They held my hand and then brought me here. So we are going to hold your hand as well, teach you whatever you need to know, and then make sure you get to the top, right? Thank you very much, Sister Judith, for giving me this amazing opportunity to share my story.
Oh my God, guys. Are we getting ready? You've heard Ego's story. Sorry. You've heard Ego's story. You've heard my story. You've heard Signorina's story. She hit some parts that used to touch all of us. When she starts, all of us will start crying. So I was waiting for that part so that me too, I can start crying too. But thank God you say it, because we are here live. And honestly, if you're watching, stay glued. Something is about to hit you. You know, maybe Ego's story has not touched you. My story hasn't touched you. Signorina's story hasn't touched you. Okay, hold on. The story that's about to touch you is about to land now. So let's welcome the fabulous Jennifer, all the way from Germany. You see why our business is global and you need to join now. So where is Mama Jennifer? Just 1 minute, let me see. Thank you, Signorina. Thank you for sharing your story. And this is a mom of 3, guys. So you can do this business with your kids. So let me find Jennifer. So we're traveling now. This Signorina is in Italy. So if you're in Italy, you can do this business. So let's travel down to Germany now to get the beautiful Jennifer Machula.
Good
Jennifer,
evening.
I think you. Yeah.
Hello. Good evening, Judith. Good evening, my boss lady.
Welcome on board.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Here with us, you know, before you started this business, and in short, every single thing that you know that will inspire somebody out there, you know, and then tell us your journey through this business and your future, what you see for this business.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so honored to be here, speaking in the midst of Judith Okala, PNMD, speaking in the midst of Ego, PNMD Plus, and my beloved sister, Signorina, Executive Marketing Director. This is an honor. Thank you so much, my upline Judith. Thank you. So I joined this business about, it's not up to 3 years. This month should be 3 years, or next month. So when I joined, the time I joined this business, yes, I work full-time here in Germany. I work as an accountant. I joined the business not because I had all the time in the whole world. I joined the business because I was hungry, like Sister Ego said. I was really, really hungry, looking for a change. Of course, I know that I have my job, that many people thought, oh, because you have your accounting job, then you're good. That wasn't enough. I'm from a home that we are about 17 in my house, for a polygamous family, meaning that my job wasn't enough. My husband worked too, but it wasn't enough. Trying to bring my brother from Africa to this place, I couldn't, even with my job. So I am here today to represent everyone listening to my voice this night that thinks because you have a profession, you know, you're working somewhere, you are a nurse, you are a doctor, you are an accountant, you are a lawyer. Believe me, this business can give you more. Here goes my story. The time I had my second baby, I have to bring him to Minder with the age of 11 months. That means he was very, very, very young. He hasn't started to walk. He can't even talk. And that changed everything. I wasn't happy. I was like, I can't go back. Let them take the job, and maybe later after 3 years, I will look for something else. But my husband assured me that everything is going to be okay if we work together, and you know, he's going to help me. I should not worry. I should go back to my work. My husband have to call his office, and they agreed to change his working hours. So instead of 2 of us leaving the house very early in the morning for the children to be there, because you're able to, you can bring your child in the school like 6 a.m. if you want it. But for me, as a mother, I don't want my child of just 2 years and 2.5 years and 11 months old to go to school by 6 a.m. That would be too early. So, and we succeeded that my husband was able to change his working time. So I thought everything solved. He will be the one that can sleep longer and go to school around 8, and my husband will be the one to take care of them while I go to work very early. But that, no, that wasn't good also, because when I come back to pick my children, of course, I'm supposed to pick my children like 4, but because of the nature of my job, I couldn't leave the office. I don't know, maybe is anytime I want to leave, this is the time they have to give me something extra to do. Maybe you're here right now, that job that you feel that you're too busy, you can't do this business because I'm so busy. But sister, ask yourself, are you really happy? Are you really happy in that your job? Of course, it's bringing in money. You need that money, yes. We never say you should quit your job. But what happened to me is that in my job, the job I was doing, everybody like around me are like, oh my God, you are so lucky studying in the country like this developed country like Germany, having a certificate, working as an accountant. But sister, I wasn't happy. That working place, I can't leave exactly the time I have to leave. Now I can't pick my children by 4 p.m. I have to go back to the school to extend the contract that my children can stay till 5. Even that 5 p.m., maybe you are relating with my story right now. That 5 p.m., I can't pick my children. You know, I used to have problem with the teachers because it's like they will lock the door, lock the gate, and my children are just only 2 children remaining in the whole school. So every time I used to be unhappy. And now in my household, I was also not so happy because my husband that now used to start his work by, let's say by 1:30, that will make him not to come back around 8 p.m. anymore. Now he's going to come back around 12:30 a.m. to 1 a.m. So my children only see their daddy only in the morning. That early in the morning, just take your bath, dress up by 7 a.m., be there in the school by 8. They're not going to see him again till the next morning, just 1 hour. Me as a wife, as a mother, I don't see my husband. You see how bad it was? And even at my working place, I wasn't happy. Unfortunately, should I say it's unfortunate that I was the only Black person in my working place. Don't take this in another way, but this is exactly what happened to me. I wasn't accepted. I'm so sorry. It's just like that. I wasn't accepted. When I come in and say good morning, everybody, my good morning was not answered. And when somebody else comes in just 30 seconds later and say good morning, everybody turns morning, morning, morning. So it's like you are not really accepted. But I have to go back the next day. You are listening to my voice right now. Yes, you have that job. Are you happy? Are you really, really happy? If not, we got something for you. We are not asking you to quit your job. I didn't quit my job immediately. The only thing I did was to take this business so serious. I went in and read the compensation plan, what I could, what I may, what I might get from this business when I put in the effort. And I started working towards it. And every time I have to, first of all, take care of my children. Yes, you're going to take care of your children first. That comes first. Take care of your hobby. Make sure you cook. Sis, I build my business just part-time, doing it only in the evening. Now, if you work and you know that salary is not enough, or you just wanted something extra, you just wanted something more on top of it. I wanted more. If it's just only me and my family, I don't need to go to work. I don't need to look for any extra income. But I had brothers and sisters in Africa that I have to take care of. I wanted to give back to them. And this extra wasn't there. And because of the issue of the nature of my job, that I used to come back so late to pick up my children, I was asking my God, what can I do? Is there any other thing I can do to be able to make me see my children grow? Because I did not see my own son walk. I gave him out when he was 11 months. When he walked, I wasn't there. When he spoke his first word, I wasn't there. I leave the house by 7 a.m. and I am coming back around after 5 to pick my children. Before we get home, it's already 6 p.m. I wasn't a happy mom. Maybe you could relate. All our professionals out there watching me right now, there is something more than what you are doing right now. Now I started building this business. I started putting all the effort in the evening. What did I do different? That time I used to watch TV. That time I used to watch reality shows. Everybody around me know that I love reality shows. I will make sure that by 8 or 8:15, I've finished everything I'm doing to make sure I have to watch my reality shows from that time till 12 a.m. In Germany, they call it DSDS, and Germany Next Top Model. I love it. But do you know, since 2 years, exactly 1 year and 11 months now that I've been in the business, I have never watched reality shows. I have to deny that to build my future, because I wasn't there in the afternoon, in the morning to do the business. So if you're thinking because you are busy that you cannot build this business, you cannot build your future, I am a living testimony. Only thing you need to do is to be hungry, to want it more, and to learn the skills which we are going to teach you. I was taught these skills and I am teaching people right now. So when you join, we are going to teach you the skills and you're good to go. We teach you the skills and you have to be coachable. That is the only thing. Be hungry, be coachable, learn the business, and you're good to go. And consistency is the key, because I used to do it every evening, and never giving up. Just 1 year in the business. Last year, I hit National Marketing Director here in Europe that come with a bonus of 9,600 euros. Don't quote me wrong. It depends on your own effort and your own space. Just imagine someone that has no time. I wasn't there 24 hours to do my business, just in the evening. Still, I was able to become one of the fastest NMD. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm trying to remove this fear right now from you. And that job that made me not to see my children, that made me not to see my husband, I reduced the hour exactly on the 10th of October last year, 2019. You see what I just said? You don't need to quit your job immediately. You could build this business alongside your job. As my payment is increasing, my pay is increasing, I am reducing my hours. And behold, December 2019, I quitted that job that made me never to have time for my children. I can't take my baby girl to swimming. She loves swimming. My baby boy, I can't take them out. And now I have quitted that job. In my contract, they said, when I quit, I have to work with them for 3 months because they have to get somebody else. That means I quitted my job in December. Do you know, I still work with the company till 31st of March. This March, last 2 months. And what does that mean? I build myself a mighty business, just doing it part-time, just only doing it in the evening. What does that tell you? Everything is possible when you really want it. You have to really want it. You have to be hungry. You have to be consistent. And when you are consistent, anything can happen. Nothing can take you away from your goal. What are your goals right now? That you want to double your pay? You want to have extra 1,000? You want to have extra 2,000? Now, just this April of 4 days ago, I became International Marketing Director here in Germany. That come with a bonus of 19,200 euros. You could do this in 3 years if you wanted. You could do it in 2 years if you wanted. In 1 year, in 10 months. I did it with a part-time job and quitted my accounting job. And that's my university degrees. Normally, I read economics. That's my university degrees. The certificate is now under, I have 2 certificates, one is an accounting certificate and my economic certificate. 2 of them are under my pillow. When I need it, I will bring it out. For now, I am building for me and my family a mighty business. My husband, what does the business has done for me? My husband started a project 2016 and he got stuck. And we got a big land, and it was like, sweetheart, let us go at the back of this land at the end, and just be just 2 rooms. And we fence it. When we are okay, we can start the big one. But me, I love something big. I told my husband, no. As an accountant, let's just try now. I thought accounting, later I realized that accounting work, you won't go anywhere with it. If I cannot bring my brother, my immediate brother from Africa with my accounting job, I don't know. It's nothing. It's just a name. So now, do you know that this business, just by putting all the effort 2019, we have completed that building, that mighty 4-flat big that we thought we can never do it. The Juice Plus business did it for me. By putting the effort, don't forget, when you come in, you have to put in the effort. It could take you 3 years. Yes, it took me 1 year. And that my brother, that when I applied for my brother to come from Africa to come and study here in Germany, they calculated my payments, what I do in, my husband, the house we have here, what we're supposed to have every month. They said it wasn't enough. But do you know, through this business, I added everything up. I was overqualified. My brother is right now in Germany studying at the University of Bremen, environmental physics. I am giving life back to my brothers and sisters. This is what this business could do for you. Sister Judith, I don't know. I have to stop. So if you're listening to my voice, yes, I represent that professional workers all over the world claiming that you can't do this business because you are busy. Now the business are giving me ×3 of my accounting salary, and I quitted it. And now hitting another promotion with 19,200 euros, and my payment doubled. I called one of my downline and I was shouting. I said, I've never seen this. I've never seen this. If I could be earning this, I will never again go back to work. And that is it. I've given myself life. Juice Plus has given me life. Juice Plus showed me the way, that there's another way. I couldn't quit my job. I was unhappy there. They were bullying me. They don't want to relate with me. But now I am giving work, life, business, financial freedom, and health freedom to other people. I am changing lives. Thank you, Judith. So you can do it. Join us.
Oh my God. See, I don't even know what to say. As you're talking, my stomach is like leaping. Like, you see that how this business can really change lives. Guys, some of us, Jennifer, I only met you once in Germany, isn't it? A lot of us, we don't have to know you for you to be in this business. This business is for anybody. Just imagine the lives. Even if you didn't succeed in anything, just bringing your brother down to Germany is life-changing already. And it's very, very sensitive and emotional. Guys, you guys need to join. Just wait. Another one is coming for you. But I've not started today. You will join this business. So we're going to invite the beautiful Nona. And the phenomenal thing about Nona is she has a baby, newborn, fresh from the womb. But yet she smashed a director level. Stay glued to hear this. Hi, Nona.
Hi, thanks so much for that.
Oh my God. Nona, you already know what we're talking about. Take the stage. When you started, before you started your journey, and motivate us, please.
Absolutely. I came across these the products. I really didn't know much about the business. Back in 2016, it was through somebody I went to university with. I was not a believer that I've taken products for anything. I was not health supplements, even though my mom always said you have to supplement your body. I was just not a believer. So I watched this person for literally 7 months before I actually inquired from her. After 7 months, I messaged her and I inquired because I wanted to buy the products for my mom to help with her, the general health of her body. And any other health issues she might have had, hopefully it would have helped. And also for myself, I had a lot of health issues and I wanted to use it for myself. But obviously when she went through everything with me, she told me the prices. At the time, I was in a 7.5 grand credit card debt. I'm a chartered accountant. Just like Jennifer says she's an accountant, I'm actually a chartered accountant. I spent a long time and hell of a lot of money to get my ACCA chartered accountancy. So I was earning pretty good money, but being in the $7.5 grand credit card debt, I just did not want to have to put anything else on my credit card. Now, living in London, having a mortgage and bills and only having one income coming in at the time, things were, pretty much end of every month, things were tight. And I was always looking for something else on the side to do. But working with numbers, that's all I knew. That's all I was good at. I didn't know what else I could be good at. So when I said to my friend that I couldn't afford the products because I was in quite a lot of debt, she suggested to me that I should think about joining the business, that there is a business behind all of this. That really made me nervous, really nervous, because like Judith, I'm not much of a Facebook person at all. I had a Facebook, but I was hardly ever on it. I had no idea about what to do on it. I never had time for it, because as an accountant, I would literally leave my house at 7 o'clock, go to work, and I would not finish till sometimes 7, 8 o'clock at night. And by the time I get home, I used to go to the gym back in the day. By the time I go to the gym and come home, it'll be 11 o'clock at night. I'd be even tired to cook and eat. So my lifestyle was just literally put something in the oven and that was it. And then just go to bed. I didn't even have time for TV because I would just be so exhausted. So when she said join the business, and I'm like, well, I don't know if I can sell. I work with numbers, not with people. Numbers don't talk back to you. Numbers, they let you manipulate them, and that's what I do. That's what I'm good at. So I just don't know. So it took me another 3 months to really contemplate, to really decide whether I wanted to do this or not. Because having to do this, you have to come out of your comfort zone, and I wasn't sure if I was ready to do that. Not being a Facebook person, I didn't know if I could sell, but I was told, you're not selling anything, you're just going to use these products. You're thinking about buying the products for yourself. You're going to use the products, you're going to see amazing results for yourself, and pretty much you just inspire everybody through your own journey, through your own healthy living. You have to change your diet, eat better, maybe try and exercise, do those kind of things. And I was like, well, okay, maybe I could, maybe I don't, I still wasn't sure. It was really my husband who said to me, no, you're the type of person, whatever you put your mind to, you can make it happen. And I, again, really, I've done so much research about these products. I really wanted to use these products. I told my mom about it. My mom said to me, pardon my language, she said to me, oh, piss off, Nona. These products are, why are you being silly? You're an educated woman. Don't let people, lie to you. There is a scam. It's not going to work. They're going to have side effects. So she was just really trying to put me off. But because I'd done my own research, literally a good few months of worth of research, I really, really wanted to use these products. I just read so much good stuff about them. And the fact that they were natural, they were all just made from fruit and vegetables. And I'm like, I've got to use these products. So anyways, back in 2016, I never forget, 3rd of October, 2016, I finally decided to join this business. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to give it a go. Whatever you do, you put your all into it, and it will either work for you or it won't. At least I can say I tried. Because if I don't try, I will never know. So I joined, and I pretty much everything, all the training was provided to me, and I was quite grateful for that. So I started doing the business, and within literally the second month, I hit a promotion, and then within the 4th month, I hit another promotion. And the greatest part was, with these promotions, these bonuses started coming my way. Now, I've worked in the corporate world for over 18 years. And corporate world they don't treat you very nice. You're just another number sitting behind a desk getting the work done. As soon as you leave, they'll have somebody else replace you very easily. They don't regard you very much. And not just that, it's wanting to go for, grow in a corporate environment, you literally have to wait for a person to leave before you can, take over their job, apply and take over their job. But then it's just not you, because there's loads and loads of other people applying for the same job. So you're not guaranteed to get it. There's so many times I applied for a higher position and it did not happen. It just somebody else that was better, somebody else from a different company had a different kind of experience. There was always a different reason as to why I did not get that promotion, why I did not get that position. Now, and I also worked for a corporate company for over 5 years. In over 5 years, the most amount of bonus and pay rise I got was £500. £500 in bonus and £500 in pay rise. Now, I watched the director of this company take out over $500,000 in dividends and turn around and say to me that the company is not doing too well, and I'm not going to, he cannot afford to give me any more than that, the £500, which is pretty much an insult to an accountant who deals with his accounts, looks at his bank accounts, all the money going in and out, and also arranges to pay this person over $500,000 in dividends. So, those kind of things really, really annoyed me. And again, at the same time, I was always looking for something different. When I joined this business, I really did not think this business was going to be full-time for me. I did not think it was going to make me the same amount as an accounting job that I was doing. Don't get me wrong, as an accounting job, I was earning really good money. But living in London is expensive. Having a mortgage, you have your car, you have your insurance, you have your travel costs, you have eating, you want to go out somewhere, you have quite a lot of expenses. So pretty much every month, my money never lasted to the end of the month. So literally the last, I'd say about 10 days to a week to the end of the month, I'd always be at my mom's house. So my mom will be like, I don't see you for the month, for the first few weeks. And then come end of the month, you're here every single day. What is going on? And I'm like, my mom's like, this is not a hotel. You come here to eat. Because I'd run out of money, and at the time I only had one income coming in. So I had to go over there to eat because I couldn't do any more food shopping. So that was my way of kind of dealing with things. And then on top of this 7.5 grand credit card debt that was just sitting on top of my head, and it was just really incurring interest over interest. And then, just so that I would avoid the interest, I kept moving it from credit card to credit card. I must have gone through every credit card company and moved this debt over, every a year, year and a half, because I had it for quite a while, in order to not incur too much interest on it. So anyway, as I said, I joined this business, I used the products, I achieved, so many wonderful things from these products. I fell in love with the products. I bought my mom the products too, and my mom, I'm not going to say it, but she started swearing at me, my language, you're this, you're that, and the other. I thought I raised a sensible daughter, but looks like I did not. So I didn't even dare to tell her that I started this business, because when I actually mentioned it to her, she said to me, no, you're an accountant. Are you going to go and sell fruit and vegetables online? That's what she said to me. No matter what I said to her, she did not want to hear it. My mom's the type of person that she can really put you off things. So I thought, I'm not going to say anything to her because I want this to really work for me. So yeah, I put everything into it. Again, I did not think this was going to be a long-term, kind of business for me. It was just a plan B to get an extra income on the side, to literally just clear my credit card debt, and also pay for my products and my mom's products. So within the first year, I cleared my 7.5 grand credit card debt, all from the money that I made from this business. Everything I earned, all the commissions that I earned, and all the bonuses that I earned in this business, I put that back into paying my credit card debt, which was absolutely amazing. And I wasn't thought that was possible at all. So just from seeing that, I was so amazed. And then I thought to myself, wow, I was literally just doing this business part-time, guys, right? Because I had a full-time job, I wouldn't get home till 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. By the time I cook and eat, start the business, it would usually be 10, 11 o'clock at night. And so from seeing these results, I started literally taking an hour lunch break. I'd never taken an hour lunch break at work. So I started taking hour lunch breaks. I used to go toilet more often than usual, just to go and put a post on my page. So I started making all these little changes in my life because I had seen that within just few hours a day, every single day and weekends, I was earning really good money from this business. And I'm like, wow. Whereas in my day job, I was working 10 to 12 hours a day for the money that I was earning. And not just that, I was literally a slave to someone else's business. What I mean by that is they told me when I have to go to work. They told me when I can leave. If I wanted a day off, I had to book it literally 4 months in advance. If I wanted a holiday, I had to book it 9 months in advance. Who can book a holiday 9 months in advance? I mean, I don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow, let alone 9 months, where I want to go and what I want to do and how long I want to go for. But you had to book it. I missed so many family functions. I missed family holidays. I missed my cousin's graduation because I could not get the time off work. Because there weren't enough people to cover me in order for me to have the time. And I was really, really annoyed about those kind of things. And then on top of that, working 5 years for the same company, for example, and I didn't go anywhere. I didn't move. I didn't grow. My salary didn't change. I didn't get any bonuses. Nothing happened. I was, whether I did 5 hours or I did 100 hours, I was still just earning the same amounts of money. And then I watched the director of this company come with his BMW, go on literally 9 or 10 holidays a year, take his girlfriend and all of her children on holiday. I literally just watched this man, buy a car for his daughter, buy a Rolex watch. And I'm like, wow, my life is stagnant. I'm just still the same. I'm not moving. And I'm just building this man up. I'm building his business up. So why do that? So this business was my opportunity to do something for myself. Like I said, I saw the benefits in it. And within a year and 7 months, I started earning really good money. And so then I thought to myself, right, I'm doing this part-time and I'm earning this amount of money. If I only put more time into it and effort into it, I can turn this into a full-time business and I can even earn more money than my actual day job. So I decided to give up my day job. Being a chartered accountant, I can be self-employed. I can still have clients and work from home. So that's what I decided to do. I like having, more than just one income coming into the household, which is nice. So I still had, my self-employment as an accountant. So and I started doing this full time. And I've been in the business 3.5 years now. And in April last month, literally just a few days ago, I hit my national marketing director. And that's one of the pinnacle positions in the business. It comes with a £7,200 bonus. Now I worked hard for it. Don't get me wrong. I've worked, late nights, I've worked long hours. And on top of that, Judith just says, I gave birth in February. On 9th of February, I gave birth to the most amazing, beautiful little baby boy. Now, this boy, everyone's babies are beautiful. This boy is a blessing to me because last year, the doctor said to me that I cannot get pregnant. I can't conceive naturally because of my condition and my age. So I was very disheartened to find out, through eating better, looking after my body, taking these amazing supplements, and just living a healthy lifestyle. I conceived naturally. And, this boy came into my life literally 3 months ago. In 5 days, he'll be 3 months old. But as I'm sure most of you are mothers, this, having a baby is a lot of hard work. I'm a first-time mom. This is my first child. I never knew how much work went into being a mother. Oh my God, my hat off to a lot of women, because I watch women in this business. They don't just have one child, they have 3, 4, 5 children, and they do in this business. And I'm like, wow, I'm with my one, and I'm like, how are they doing this with 4 or 5 children? but they're running a business, they're running their house, they cook, they clean, you know, and they look after the children at the same time. So I literally, when I gave birth in February, to be quite honest, I didn't get to do much, you know, being a first-time mom, and Lucas had a chest infection. We were stuck in hospital for a week. So by the time we got home, it was literally, month was over. Then I said to myself, right, March, I've got to make this happen. You know, I've got to go for my promotion. And I was talking to one of my team members, Matilda, and I turned and I said, yes, Matilda, this month I'm going for my promotion. So, you know, I still have 2 more weeks to go. And she said, do you realize it's 2 days time is April? I'm like, oh my God, where did March go? So literally 2 months went by without me even realizing. And then come April, I knew it had to happen, and it really did. And with having a baby, this boy does not sleep. Let me tell you guys this. My 3-month-old baby just thinks he's going to miss out on the world, doesn't realize we're in quarantine. There's not much happening. He's seeing the same walls every single day and the 2 faces every single day. But he feels like if he sleeps, maybe we might disappear. I don't know. So he doesn't sleep. So having to deal, you know, with him on a, you know, literally around the clock, as well as doing this business, I started multitasking. I'm like, right, when I'm feeding him, I've got one hand free. I can still use one hand and do this business. You know, when he's on my leg and I'm rocking him, then I can still do business. You know, there's just different ways I found that I could still invest my time into doing my business. And that's exactly what happened. And you know, when you put time and effort into anything, great things happen. I'm a believer of that. And we, you know, kind of make our own destinies. And I always said, when I have a child, I never want to put my child in childcare, because I watched family members, due to, you know, lack of money in the household, you know, after literally 6 months, was 8 months of you know, my cousin, my aunt had to go back to work, and my other aunt, being her sister, looked after my cousin pretty much a lot, you know, good few years of her life. My aunt missed her walking, my aunt missed her you know, all the first important things that a child does. My aunt missed it. So I always said to myself, when I have a baby, I never want to miss it. I want to be there for everything to do with my baby. And I'm so grateful, because now I have this amazing business that gives me amazing income, working from home around my child. And I never have to think about childcare, never have to think about leaving him with anybody. You know, as Jennifer said, you hear all these horrible stories, you know, you leave children with childminders, and a lot of bad things could happen, not with everybody, but I just wanted to be there for my child, watch him grow up, watch him take his first steps, say his first words. I wanted to be there for everything and not miss anything. And I can. And honestly, if I can do it, anyone can do it. If I could do it with a full-time, really demanding job for someone else, and only having a few hours a day, you know, I had to give up on a few things. Like, you know, Jennifer said she gave up on her reality TV shows. I gave up on my sleep, right? Because sleep is overrated. Nothing happens when you're sleeping. You know, yes, you'll get well rested, but you wake up with all your worries the next day. But when you're comfortable in life, right? You know, as people say, you know, money doesn't give you happiness. Money gives you options. Money gives you a lot of options. When you have money there, you don't have to think about a lot of, you know, like childcare. You don't have to think about going back to work. I cannot imagine ever working for anyone else. Honestly, it's been since 2018. It's been 2 years since I've been working for myself, and it's just the best decision I ever made. I'm so grateful to have been introduced to this business. It has not just changed my life, my family's life, more comfortable. I never budget. Being an accountant, I budget for everything. I don't budget for anything anymore, which is nice. And you know, I have savings, and I've never had savings before. And then on top of that, I can also pay my mortgage off. I'm actually doing that. I'm paying my mortgage off, which is such an amazing feeling. You know, a lot of people talk about going onto the property ladder. I did that from a very young age, and I struggled. Because my salary was not enough to to cover, you know, my mortgage. So I struggled really badly, and just now to live a bit more of a comfortable life, it makes a huge difference. You know, and I've worked with such amazing people. That's another thing. In a corporate world, guys, no one trains you on anything, because they hire you, you're a chartered accountant or whatever your profession is. They expect you to know and just come in. They give you the basics of what needs to happen, and they expect you to just get on with it. Whereas in this business now, 3.5 years on, I still can have training. There's still, you know, Zoom calls for me to jump on and learn from people like Judith, from, you know, Signorina, from Ego, from all of these different people that are doing so well within the business. And everyone's so ready to help. And I'm so grateful for that. So yeah, this business has really, really changed my life. I'm, you know, grateful in every sense you can imagine. And I cannot imagine working for anyone ever again. Also, the greatest part for me, I'm not a morning person. Not having an alarm clock to wake me up is the best feeling in the world. I wake up because I want to. I wake up because I want to see which one of my customers has messaged me, or which one of my team members have messaged me to say how much they've earned this month, you know, and that's just such an amazing feeling. So that's why I wake up, because I enjoy what I do. I love the products and I have passion in what I do. And I always say, you know, in order to succeed in something, you have to have passion and you have to love it. You know, and as an accountant, I didn't really have passion in it. It was just for the money, because it was good money and I was good at it. That's all it was. Whereas this business, I love it. I have passion in it. I love the products. I love the people in it. I've made such amazing friends. I get to travel. I get to work from anywhere in the world. I can go on holiday and still take this business with me. You know, I've traveled several times and I've sat on the beach and I've still made money. And I'm like, wow, you know, who can say that? So, you know, if you're watching this, honestly, you know, whomever invited you to this, you're watching this, come and join us. It's your time and effort, or you have a whole tribe of women and men behind you, supporting you, helping you, guiding you, and you just have to spend a couple of hours a day building your business alongside anything else you do, whether you have another business, whether you have a job, whether you're a full-time mom, whatever it is, you can absolutely do it. You've heard from such amazing women. They've done it with several kids. They've done it with jobs. They've done it, you know, everyone had a different situation, but they've made it happen. So it really depends how hungry you are, you know, whether you want a different kind of life for yourself. You know, having a plan B is always good, because if you're thinking on relying on your pension when you grow up, guys, let me just give you the hard truth. I'm an accountant. You will not get much, you know, in a state pension, or even in a company pension. You will not be getting much. You're going to have even a harder life if you're going to be relying on a state pension. So for me, this is my pension. This whole business is my pension. This was my plan B, and now it's become my plan A, and I'm so grateful. So thank you very much.
Oh. Guys, did you catch that? You can release your breath now. Guys, did you get all that? Are you absorbing all this? If you're watching, I can see people watching on different people's pages. Don't just watch. You need to join. You need to be messaging the person you're watching from their pages to tell them that you want to join this business. These people you're seeing here, they are very real. Like when you come in the business, you see how far they've grown in the business. So it's not only for stay-at-home moms, it's for professionals as well. You want to what? Gain time freedom, or increase your finances, or like Jennifer, take up a project. It could be anything, or you just want to put like a full stop in somebody's mouth that has been telling you that you can never amount to nothing. This is the business to prove that person wrong, because this business can take you places. Wait for the next speaker. So we have the amazing Zainab, all the way from Germany. We're going back to Germany. No, thank you so much for sharing your story. It was really mind-blowing. So guys, if you're professional, you better start taking time off work right now and jump into this business. So going down to Germany now to bring Zainab up. Zainab, can you mute yourself? Is that possible? Let's bring Zainab up. I hope she's here. Zainab, are you here? Because I can't find you. So you guys, you know I'm traveling. Just wait. It takes 2 hours to get to Germany from here. So, okay, I'm not seeing Zainab here. Zainab, if you're here, you need to unmute yourself. I can't find you. Okay, so while we're waiting for Zainab, we can move down to Italy. If Sandra is here, let her unmute herself, please. Sandra, you can unmute yourself. Guys, stay glued. Don't go anywhere. Just stay. Wait, the wait is worth it.
Okay.
Is it Sandra? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I told you she was a beautiful angel. So Sandra, tell us your journey before you started, you know, how far you've been in the business, your struggles, and inspire us.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. I'm Sandra, and then I'm from Italy. I'm from Team Signorina. I'm so grateful to her. I've been crying all day since yesterday because my life has been totally changed. I can see myself in my mirror and then I know I've been changed. Thanks to God and thanks to Signorina for this great opportunity she shared on Facebook. I met Signorina on Facebook. I'm not a Facebook fan. I don't go Facebook. I just go once a while to check some few stuffs there and then I leave peacefully. So I've been here. I was also an accountant as my other two sisters. Today is a Zoom for accountants. I was also an accountant. And then I came to Italy almost 6 years ago. I joined my husband here. And then I've been here without a job. I've been a stay-at-home mom without working. I was depending solely on my husband, everything from head to toe. It was on my husband. So after my third baby, I grew very, very big. I became so fat. And then I wanted to do something with my weight loss. And then also I had a lot of complications when I was pregnant with my third baby. So I had to give birth prematurely because of my health issues. So after I gave birth, they told me I was going to be okay, but still after giving birth, I was having issues with my health, my pressure, everything was going up. So I wanted a solution. I wanted to do something for myself. So on Facebook, I saw Signorina, and then she was talking about this amazing product, how it's helping a lot of people lose weight and then also with their health issues. So I called Signorina, and then she explained everything to me. But I wasn't ready because I was thinking about my finances. I wasn't working, and then how to get the products was also one thing. So I spoke to my husband about it, and then he said, okay, because you are battling with a lot of health issues, so why don't you try this product? So I went back again to Signorina. I was asking her questions. She gave me all the answers I needed. So she also gave me this opportunity about the business, and I told her I wasn't ready for any business because I have never done any business in my life. All my life I've been studying and then doing my accounting. In Ghana, I was an accountant living in my parents' house. I was comfortable. So I don't know anything about business. I don't know how to go about it. And then the more aspects I got so scared about it was going on Facebook because I didn't know how to go on Facebook because I'm a very, very shy person. I'm a reserved person. I just want to be at my one corner and then think about myself. So going on Facebook was a big wahala for me. So Signorina told me, Sandra, you're going to be coached. I'm going to help you. I said, okay, you let me buy my product and go my way. I didn't come for business. So I bought my product and then I was using the product. It worked very well for me. My health issues were gone. I lost some weight. I was so comfortable. Then I always go there to watch her. I saw her talking about this business all the time. So it was one day she caught my attention when she was telling me about her story, how she was also a stay-at-home mom and then she wanted to do something for herself. And whilst I was staying home here, I was always crying because I wasn't comfortable. Somebody who is an independent woman, and then right now you're a stay-at-home mom. I wasn't comfortable at all. And then I was always crying in the house. I'm a person who cries so easily. I'm so emotional. So I was always crying. I told my husband I wanted to go back to work because I can't stay at home all my life depending on him. Although he was not maltreating me, but I wasn't comfortable because I wanted to do something for myself. I wanted to call something in my name. That is my wish. That is what I've lived all my life. Since childhood, my mind will tell you, Sandra I don't want somebody to pick my pen. I don't want to pick somebody's own. That is me. So I always want to find something for myself. I don't want to depend on somebody all the time. So staying at home, depending on my husband, was very, very difficult. And then I spoke to him about this amazing opportunity Signorina shared with me. And then he said, okay, it's a good idea because you're always pestering me in this house, getting a job, you want to do something for yourself. And then why don't you grab this opportunity? I said, okay, I'll think about it myself. So it got so bad. One time my husband went to work and then there was nothing in this house. And then I wanted to cook rice for my kids. And then I realized there was no salt in this house. And then we were so hungry, I had to cook this rice without salt. And then we ate the rice without salt. That was when I realized something has to be done with my situation. Because if a woman like me should cook without salt, because I don't have anything on me, not even a cent to buy salt food for my kids, then I need to do something about this. So I was so miserable. And then when my husband came back, told him, I have made this decision. I am joining this business. He said, okay, I'm there to support you. So I called Signorina and then I signed up. And then I always say, God bless Signorina for blessing my life. God has used her to bless my life. I don't know what I have to say to her. Wherever she is, all I ask is God's divine blessing upon her and then her entire family, because she has blessed my life so much. When I joined this business, I just told her, my sis, I don't know anything about social media. I'm one person, if I don't know anything, I'll just tell you. No matter who you are, I'll tell you, I don't know anything about it. I need help. So I told her, I don't know anything about social media, so she should teach me. And she said, don't worry, I'm there to support you. And she has supported me from day one till this evening as I'm sitting here. She has been my inspiration, my motivation, everything, my advisor, my help, my sister. I have never seen her physically. She has never seen me. She has never touched my skin, but we are like sisters. So if you are watching us and then you think you can't make it in this business, there are a lot of people who are going to support you. I was supported. I was taught. I was coached to be the kind of woman that I have been today. I didn't know anything about even putting before and after together or posting something on Facebook. All I knew was just to put my picture there and then people like, and I go my way. Right now, I know how to caption a picture. I was taught everything. And right now, in less than 8 months, I am QNMD. Sometimes I see myself, I wonder, how did I do it? How did I do it? And I'm receiving a bonus of 4,800 euros out of this in less than 8 months. Guys, if you are watching us and then if you are listening to us, you can do it. If I'm doing it, you can do it. I have a baby. My third born is 1 year and then 2 months. I have another 3 years and then I have 11 years. And I'm doing this. Everybody can do it. We are doing it. You can also do it. There are a lot of people here who are going to help you. I was helped. That was why I was able to achieve all this. So please, if you are watching us, come on board. We are ready to embrace you. We are all working together as sisters, as one family. And then we are trying to touch lives. We are trying to make all women comfortable as much as we are comfortable. If I hadn't joined, I would have still been that woman crying all the time, looking for something to do. Whilst I wasn't getting it. I came here 6 years without a job. But right now, I think if they should be asking everybody to step out to look for a job, I don't think I'll go there to work. I would love being home because I'm staying home, taking care of my kids around me. I see them 24/7 whilst I'm being paid. Today, I saw my salary and I was screaming in this house. My husband was telling me, I have been at home for 2 months because of this virus going on. He's been at home. And then they are not being paid because they are staying home. But I am receiving salary every month from Juice Plus while staying at home, as he's also staying home. We are all in this house, but he is not getting salary. I am getting paid because I'm still working in this house. So guys, you can be of help from some way. Some people think my husband is okay, my husband is working, he's comfortable. We never knew this thing was going to happen. We never knew something was going to come up, but it came. 2 months, my husband was not receiving salary in this house. We have 3 kids. If I wasn't doing this business, how were we going to survive? But because of Juice Plus, we are comfortable. We don't even realize we are not being paid because the money that is coming into my account is fending for all of us, and then we are even having excess. So guys, if you are there and you feel your husband is there, my husband can take care of me, he can take care of you today, but tomorrow you don't know what next. After Corona, what will be coming next? We all don't know. It's a mystery. So we need to work for our future. Even if you don't need the money right now, save them for tomorrow. Save them for your future, for your kids. Save them for your family. Because when this virus came and then Africa, they were all locked up. They asked them to fend for things. Go there, shop, stock. If you have families back there, how are you going to support those families if you are not working? One person staying home is now also staying home, not working. So how are you going to fend for yourself and then look back to your family up there? So guys, if you should listen to me and then other speakers, you realize this business is amazing. It is changing lives. I had this team member, she called me today and she was crying because she just came last month and then she's been in Italy here for 9 years without a job. She's been here for 9 years without a job, and then she got her first salary. Seeing her first salary today, she was just crying because she's amazed. She has never seen this before. Seeing money that she has worked for in her own account, she has never seen it. 9 years in this country. So guys, if you're watching us, please take that bold step. You don't know what this business can do to you. It has changed my life, transformed me, made me that confident woman I'm speaking to you. Previously, I wouldn't be able to sit here and then talk. I'll just be shivering like something. But when I have this confidence, it has brought all the confidence and that amazing woman in me. So please, we would like to embrace you all. We would like to have you on board. Jump on. We are all there to support you. Thanks so much, Sister Judith. Thanks, everybody. I'm so honored to be here.
Oh my God. Guys, these stories are very touching. If it's not breaking your heart, if not for anything, your children, their future, you know, see bigger than where you are. You can dream big. It's okay to dream big. My dreams are unrealistic. It seems like it's unachievable. But guys, look at dreams coming true. Look at dreams coming true. Do you know that you can, sometimes when you get home or when you have time with your spouse, turn around, take a look at him. Is it the same person that you married? Do you know that when you put so much stress on a man, he gets older faster? Do you guys know that when you put so much stress on a man, he gets older faster? But when you help, it reduces the burden. It does reduce the burden. Imagine if it was your brother that you saw. Because there are a lot of women on here than the men. But if the men are here, that means their wives are also doing this business. So please, mamas out there, a lot of us are watching. Come on board. It's only going to cost you £50, 50 euros, 60 euros, 100 pounds, 100 euros if you're in Germany to change your life. And the amazing part is that this company is going to give you that registration fee back. So just see it like a little investment of 30 days. 30 days. I don't want to touch this money. You know how they call that? Is it akawo? What do they call those things that people come around and take your money and hold it for you? You know those kind of things. Yeah, just see it like as if we've come to you to hold your money for you because you will get that money back. This thing Sandra said is reality. Some people have lost their jobs due to this pandemic. If they don't talk, You're seeing them on Facebook, they're wearing clothes, they're deceiving you. Don't follow your friend, wait for the next speaker. Hi, Zainab, are you here? I'm so sorry, I didn't see you. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh my God, this is Zainab. She's in Germany, but she's half caste. Germany, Italy, all joined together. So she's here to share her story with us. Zainab, please, what were you doing before you found Juice Plus? How Juice Plus has changed your life, and any tip you can give to somebody out there watching just to motivate them to start this business?
Okay. Good evening, everybody. I'm a little bit emotional, so you will forgive me. Okay, ladies. I started off from Italy. When I came to Italy, I was just a small girl. I was 10 years old. I went to school. I did everything in Italy. And when I finished my school, that was 5 years social service, I couldn't get job because I wanted to look after kids. So I couldn't get this job. And because you can't, if you are a Black person in Italy, you can't take care of kids because their mothers won't allow you. So I put my dream inside my my luggage. And then I found another job. This job was a factory job whereby we work with pucks, you know, the confession of pucks. So we send it to around the world, and we work in a big freezer. So you just have to pack yourself very well. Then you get into this freezer. It's a whole house, so you have to be there, freezing everywhere. So I did this business. I did this work for, let's say, 5 years. And there were these like people saying that we the young girls, when we do this business so long, you will not be able to have babies. So I said, oh, then I have to stop this business. That's where I decided to get pregnant, and I had my first baby. And I decided, Italy, you get maternity till 3 months. Then you have to go to work again. I said, who am I going to leave my baby girl to? I don't want to leave my baby girl to anyone. So I extended the maternity to 9 months, and I was getting 100 euros, 50 euros, you know. So I told my husband, you know something, why don't we give birth to the second born, and then I can stay home and look after the first born as well. And he said, okay. So I got pregnant as well, and I gave birth to my second born. Then I became very fat. So I was on Facebook. I'm not fan of Facebook, but I was on Facebook and I saw this lady, Cynthia. She was so fat, and she was 130, and she reduces to 95. So I said, is this for real? Because, you know, this man, my man is a cameraman. He goes around everywhere. So, you know, these men, they will be going around looking at girls. So if you are not, I became very fast. So if you are not having that body that he found you in, you know what will happen. Because when I gave birth to the second boy, he was there telling me, your stomach, every day your stomach. So, so I decided to find something to lose weight. That's where I found Cynthia. Cynthia, and she's a downline of Lena. Lena, I greet you everywhere that you are. So she just introduced the products to me, and I bought it, and I reduced my weight. And then she said, why don't you join the business so that you can earn money as well? And I said, please don't add any stress to my stress that I'm having with my 2 kids. I don't want it. So, and she said, it's a good business, so you can join. I said, okay, if I have to join, I will only join and buy the product in my name, and that's it. I'm not going to do any business, because in Italy, there are a lot of ladies that they are staying at home, only their husbands are working. So how can, nobody's going to buy it. That's what I told her, nobody's going to buy it. So I just registered, and whenever I need a product, I buy in my name. Then thanks to God, I got pregnant with my 3rd born, and I came to Germany, guys. That was where everything started. Like I started from zero, and I I have never lived a hard life like when I came to Germany, because I was having these 2 kids. My firstborn was 3 years, and I just gave birth to a 3-month baby. So it was not easy. Me alone in Germany without my husband. So it was very hard. So I was on Facebook and I saw Signorina roaming about, doing this thing. I said, but does this business exist again? Because I left it only 1 year, I couldn't do anything. So I said, like, she's doing the business. And she called me and she said, why don't you start the business again? Because you joined 1 year ago and you are still there not doing anything. I said, because I'm not interested. How can I get in from this money and this business? And she said, there is a good money in it. I said, no. And then she said, give it a try. You never know, give it a try. So I just said, okay, let me give it a try. I went on Facebook the second day, and I said, you know something, I can't. This is not meant for me. I'm not that person that I talk much. I'm that quiet person. I'm having 3 little kids without my husband. How can I do this business? So I told her I can't. I called my husband and I told my husband, you know something, I can't do it. My husband started laughing. He said, so you just started in 2 days and you are just quitting? And I said, yes. And I realized that in my whole life, my entire life, I've been quitting everything. I don't even give it a try. I only quit. I just quit everything that I have to do. Even when I was supposed to do my license in Italy, I just quit. I did it for just some days and I just leave it there. But when he said that, I was like, there was this Zoom that was constant Zoom. It was the last Zoom. I said, you know something, let me go to constant Zoom, then I will never do the business again. So normally I usually put my earpiece in my ears and I breastfeeding my baby. So I was in the bed and I put my earpiece and I said, let me listen to this Zoom meeting, then it's done. Like, I'll not do it again. And I saw people coming to share their story, like we are sharing our stories. And there is this lady, I think it was Jennifer.
Did everything in Italy.
She was like, I think it was Jennifer, and she was like, I'm working. She's working, she's having 2 kids, and she's doing the business as well. So I was listening to many stories. All the ladies were having kids. Some of them are even working as well. And I was like, what's my excuse? Why am I now complaining? I'm at home with 3 kids. Yes, it's difficult, but I have to only do it on Facebook whenever I want to do it. So what was the problem? That's when I started everything. And by his grace, now I started on January last year. So this year, January was 1 year, 3 months, and I'm National Marketing Director. Guys, my husband joined me, I say 6 months ago in Germany. We are able to have our own shop in Germany, and I am able to buy my dream car. I went for the dances. I did it because I went back. I have to do everything that I have to do. The things that I left, whereby I was not able to believe myself that I can do it, I did it. So now I drive. I'm that lady that I have that confidence in me because of Juice Plus. And, I can do a lot of things that I thought I couldn't do it, So this is how Juice Plus has brought me this self-confidence that I never had, So as we said, guys, you need to join this business. If you are there and you are not doing anything, guys, now my husband looks at me in a different way, because when you put all the stress on your husband, guys, the feeling, everything will be different. But now that he's not having all that stress, he gives me more attention, because first I was complaining of his attention, but now he's giving me more attention because he don't have to, take all that stress on him. And now that we are opening this shop, we are going to run a business, our own business in Germany. And he was like, I will run, because he's not going to do a government job anymore. So he is doing the shop. I'll be there as well. I'm doing my Juice Plus business, and the kids are there going to their school, guys. So it's like two business put together, and you are moving like crazy. So guys, why I sometimes when I go on somebody's messenger to message that person, and that person just brush you off like something, you see, you'll be there and be thinking like, this girl is going to. So I beg of you, if you are here and you are listening to this our story, it's real, guys. It's real. I never thought I could buy a car of my own. I never thought. Whenever I see Judith and Ego and Lena, oh my goodness, with their Range Rovers, I always dream of it. But now I'm having 4x4, but I'll be on Range Rover very soon. So guys, this is my story. You need to join. You can achieve your dreams. You can achieve your dreams. Everybody can achieve it. It's possible. Thank you very much, Judith. Thank you.
So yeah, this is touching. Honestly, guys, you're hearing different series. This is like a movie. If is Jennifer, are you enjoying the series or what's this one? This is honestly, this is one series that you have to pay to watch, but now is in front of your screen free of charge. I'm talking to you now, and someone sent me a message. She's on here right now. She said, I want to know more about the business. I said, take the link and jump on. If you're watching somebody now, you want to know more, just private message the person quickly. We still have 2 more speakers so that you will come in and feel it. Don't watch it on Facebook. Private message this person, let them give you the link and then jump on. We've got space for you. We still have 23 more spaces. So jump on before we max out. All right. So what I want to say right now is some people might think that we've just invited the directors in this business. Zainab is a director, Jennifer is a director, or everybody who has spoken here are directors. Now I'm going to invite 2 new people who recently joined this business. They will just tell you why they joined the business and what they hope to achieve. So Zainab, thank you so much for sharing this inspiring testimony. Thank you. So I'm going to look for, because we're still in Germany, guys, so stay glued. There's something happening there. So if you're in Germany, please start jumping on board. I'm going to look for Mama. Let me see if she is here. Hello, Mama. She has a baby as well. Everybody has a newborn baby. So let me see if she's here. Hi, Mama. Are you here?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, so Mama, you're going to speak in 2 dialects for us. You're going to speak in the English that you can understand because she speaks German and another language. So can you tell us, what were you doing before you joined Juice Plus, and what do you want to achieve in Juice Plus?
Hi guys, how you guys doing? I hope everybody is okay. I'm Mama Sirasane from Germany, Dortmund. I joined this business because I want to achieve something out of it. I joined this business when I was very, very sick, when I met Juliet in the Facebook and she messaged me. That time I was sick. I was pregnant. I was sick in the hospital. I was having too much stress because the doctors want to take my womb out. I was having so many stress because I have fibroid. So they told me that this is going to be my last child. So they're gonna take everything out of me in my womb. So I was very, very stressful. I was very, very very, I don't know even how I was feeling. So when I met Julie, she messaged me in Facebook. I say, hi, I'm sick, I'm pregnant, but I don't think I can do this business right now. Maybe I will message you if I'm okay. Then she said, okay, I will give you time, no problem, take it easy. See somebody who have so much patience, and sometimes he will write me and say, how are you feeling? I hope you're okay. So I so appreciate that from her. So time to time she would write me, time to time she would write me, till I just got the conversation short. And when I just delivered my baby, thank God the doctor, the operation went, good. They don't take my womb out. So I was so happy that, God has saved me and my baby. So I came home. Then after 1 month, then I call her, I message her, I say, I'm out of the hospital. So I think I will try to join this business. I don't know nothing about this business. So she said, I will help you. You will understand everything. I'm going to lead you, show you everything. And she did that. I said, okay, you can register me. So she registered me. I joined this business and she was helping me with everything. That time, my head even is totally kaput. So I don't know anything, but she just fixed me up. When she just fixed me up. And I did this business, I say, okay, because I say I'm the only Gambian here who is doing this. Maybe they will listen to me, maybe they won't. I don't know, they will just try. Sometimes I get give up. I say, this thing, I don't think it will work. And she always encouraged me, give me fire, you can do it, So I say, okay, let me give it a try. So I did it. My first promotion, I have my second promotion in the same month. I have my third promotion in the same month. I say, wow. So I was so happy. I was so blessed. I say, wow, this business is wonderful. This business is lovely. I say, wow. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Before I was working at DHL, I used to wake up 3 o'clock, come back. What about if I take this business and hold it with 2 hands and work hard, to go, forward with it, So I'm so blessed. I'm so happy that I have find this business and I have join this business. And through Julie, I'm thanking her so much. She's a very nice and patient woman. Me, I'm rough and I talk too much like parrot, but she understand me and she have patience with me, everything. So I love her for that so much, So this is the way this is my journey for Juice Plus, and I'm looking for the big time dream. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not quitting. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just just want to go forward and forward and forward. Inshallah, Rabbi. Okay.
So guys, if you're watching, this is real. She just came in and just smashed herself to SC. And this is the same thing she told her sister, and they're just smashing the business. So the next person that is going to speak is another lady. She is brought in, and I just want to show you the possibility of you coming into this business and you get support. The person who brings you in, even if they are very busy, the person who brought them in can help you. The person who brought that one, who brought the one who brought you in can help you. We are like a very tight chain. We keep helping each other. You message anybody, you would get help. And this is why we are motivating women. Me, I'm passionate about women, but men, guys, you can come in. You can come in and change your life in a space of, like Mama will say, 1 month. So guys, let's bring in our final speaker who just joined the business last month and in 22 days smashed 3 positions. So, sorry, guys. Kinney, I think you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, it's already unmute.
Hi, my baby. How you doing? Good to have you.
Hi. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Hello, Judith. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's a honor. Hi, everyone. I'm greeting you all from Germany. I am a Gambian living here in Germany. I want to share my story on Juice Plus. Anyway, I am that person who is always sick. Before, like many years ago, every time I'm sick, like I have a stomach problem, and then I will be sick today, tomorrow I will be fit. And there was a time I was doing a practical, and as I'm doing the practical, I went to work. I was collapsed, and then I was taken to hospital. And since then, my son used to tell me, Mom, you cannot walk. Like, it's too heavy for you to walk. Because anywhere you go for practical, you will, at the end of the day, be fainting. So I knew he is right. I cannot walk like a heavy job. So I decided to go back to school and then study. Maybe if I study, I will achieve something like a decent job that I will be able to sit and then do my job. So I went to studies. Right now I'm studying, I'm a student. But thank God to Mama, it's the speaker who was speaking right now, and to Judith as well, my boss lady, for introducing this business to me. Mama sent a Juice Plus product to our WhatsApp group. And when I saw the product, I was like, Mama, I saw this product before. I saw it on Facebook. Someone told me about the product before, but I was like, I asked the person about the product, and she explained to me it's good for your belly because I am always sick. And I was like, okay, I will find it. How can I get it? I thought the product is in Gambia. So I was like, how can I get the product? She said, you can have it. It's everywhere in Europe. Then I just forgot about that. Then later when I saw Mama put it on our WhatsApp group, I asked Mama, I said, Mama, can you guys buy this product for me, give it to me so that I will make a marketing for you, not knowing that I could be a partner. So I was suggesting for her to give me the product, then I will use it, then I will be making marketing on Facebook and on my social media. So Mama called me and she explained everything to me. And guys, I cannot even wait. The moment Mama told me about Juice Plus, the benefit of Juice Plus, especially what it does to people's health, that was my first thing that I was impressed with. When she said, you will be healed, and she told me everything about the product, especially the capsule, I was like, oh, I finally got my medicine. I'm finally healed without having even gotten the Juice Plus product for myself. Then I made an order. I ordered my capsules, my set of capsules. Then after Mama said, you can join the business. Then I said, okay. And she explained everything to me. And then I told Mama, okay, I will join. Without no hesitation, I just decided at that instant to be part of Juice Plus company. So I told my husband about the business plan, how whatever Mama told me about it. And my husband said, yeah, that's perfect. That's fine. But if you like it, you can carry on. And I was like, okay, because I'm that type of person that loves money. Not like how can I say it? I'm not greedy anyway, but I love to achieve something. I just have dreams. I just have ambition. I just always, sometimes I will lie down and then I will be thinking how to make money, how to achieve my dreams, how to be like someone who will be independent, how to do things for myself. I'm that type of person. So when I heard about Juice Plus, and the first time that I spoke to Judith, my boss lady, about this product, Juice Plus, and the company, I was so impressed because Judith was so kind-hearted, and then she explained everything to me that I wanted to know. And I was so happy to be part of Juice Plus family. And when I started the business, I just started it with my family, my friends, my neighbors, like the loved ones around me. I just call them and say, look, there is this amazing thing, this amazing product for your health, for your diet, for your weight, for everything. And I will be doing marketing like what? And when I saw it, Judith post on Facebook, like before she posted it on Facebook, she posted it on the WhatsApp group that I was promoted on my third promotion within 22 days. I was so excited. I was like, okay, so I've made it to the third position in 22 days. I said, okay, God, help me. Within 1 year, I just want to reach a position where nobody will expect me to be. And that was my prayer. I was just hoping and I'm praying to go further. I'm just pushing. I know maybe people will think, oh, she just came to this business, but she just want to hit. I just want to hit the Gambian market with Juice Plus. I know the market, the Juice Plus market was there before with few Gambians living in UK. But for me, I believe in myself. I believe in my dreams. I believe in what I'm working for, like what I'm looking for, my ambition. So I'm just going to push, and I will push harder. And I will push hard and harder to achieve what I want to achieve. That was my story with Juice Plus. And I'm hoping all, like anyone who is using Juice Plus will benefit from both sides. You will benefit from the health side, and then you will benefit financially. I can see Juice Plus can change people's life, and it's not easy being in Europe, being a parent, going up and down, walking here and there, and at the same time, you want to achieve something which it's very, very hard to achieve in this Europe, especially these hours that people are running here and there, 7, 8 hours, 5 hours work. We cannot achieve our dreams. But thank God Juice Plus is here, and the kind people like Judith and others are here as well, Mama too. So we will give the credit to those people. Let, as they say, give credit to where it's due. So we are giving the credit back to you guys. I'm so happy, and I hope all the people that are watching me, my family, my friends, they will come to realize that Juice Plus, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. Both sides, both the health side and the financial, it's amazing. Thank you, Judith, so much for inviting me on this platform. I thank you so much, and thanks to everyone listening and watching. Thank you.
Wow, guys, I don't know if this is the last speaker, but it feels like we should still keep we should keep going. This is past 9 o'clock, and a lot of people are here. They need to go and cook. Well, guys, we've brought this to your screen right now. This is Kines sharing her story. Signorina has shared her story. I have, Ego has, Zainab has, Nona has, everybody has shared their story. Mama has, and more people here can open their mouth and tell you reasons why this business belongs to you. And one thing you need to understand is that the moment you sign in with that 50 pounds, you automatically activate your 120,000 to claim. If you don't come in, it's not going to be yours. But when you come in, it is automatically assigned in your name. So keep going till you claim it. And if you're anywhere in Europe, you want to sign up to this business, 155,000 euros awaits you. Don't leave it. It's better to try and fail than not to try at all. So we're going to end this Zoom. Thank you, everybody that spoke. Thank you, everybody that joined. We had almost 500 people on this call, and globally, we don't even know how many people are watching, but everybody that spoke tonight, thank you, Kine, thank you, Mama, thank you, Zainab, thank you, Sandra, thank you, Nona, thank you, Signorina, thank you, everybody that spoke this night. We love you, and we hope to see you on board this month of May. Bye, everyone.